Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Well, the Panama Papers have embarrassed several world leaders, including the Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. The leak revealed that 3 of his children controlled shell companies through which they owned expensive residential properties in London. Well, Mr. Sharif and his family say they have done nothing wrong, but it's brought a call from one of his long political opponents, the former cricketer Imran Khan, for him to stand down. Mr. Khan is in London just now, and Matt Fry began by asking about those allegations.
If Pakistani politicians had not been mentioned in the Panama Papers, there would indeed have been a great deal of shock.
Yes, everyone expected that our ruling elite would be somehow come out in the Panama Papers. But I think it was very important because until now, they would just wave these allegations off as pure conjecture. There were no proofs. This was just the opposition making the noises. Now the problem is with the Panama Papers coming up, you know, for the first time, the Prime Minister has to explain where did this money come from? These offshore companies, how did he get the money across? He's basically been accused of money laundering, tax evasion, corruption, and not declaring his assets. So these are all major offenses, which until now, he just didn't bother to answer these charges.
But if you're pointing the finger of accusation, you have to do so with a clean conscience. So what about you?
Well, I've never been in power. So my party's in power in one of the 4 provinces. But when I say that there should be an inquiry under the Chief Justice, then all of us should be held accountable. Anyone in power.
Do you have any money offshore?
I earn most of my money outside Pakistan because I was playing professional cricket, and that's where I earn my money. All my money is in Pakistan.
Nothing offshore, no bank accounts anywhere?
No bank accounts abroad, everything in Pakistan and in my name.
Tax is a massive problem, tax evasion in Pakistan, corruption, we've talked about that. But what about all the other issues, security issues, a virtual civil war between the secular state and Islamic extremism?
There are more people killed because of money siphoned off through corruption than through religious extremism or militants or terrorism. Just one figure, 250,000 children plus die in Pakistan because of waterborne diseases. All you need to do is give them clean drinking water. 50% of our population has stunted growth. We can't give them enough proteins. 35% of the children have malnutrition. So in terms of the number of people dying, it has a much bigger impact of corruption.
Now, we have you in London. You're here on a visit. This is also the city that is in the middle of a mayoral race. There's a man called Sadiq Khan, who's no relation, running against a man called Zac Goldsmith, who is a relation of yours. So where do you stand in this race?
Well, look, you know, I don't really want to talk about Sadiq Khan because I don't know him. Zac, I know for over 20 years. And
the brother of your ex-wife.
Yeah, and I'm one of the few people who urged him to come into politics.
Zac Goldsmith's campaign issued a leaflet calling the opponent, Sadiq Khan, radical and divisive as a Muslim. And that was seen as a huge offence by the Muslim community here in London.
I don't know about it, but...
But you think it's the right thing to say?
I don't think so. I don't think the issue of fundamentalism should be brought into this race. The point is, I'm not really involved in politics here.
Well, you urged him to, hang on a minute, you urged him to get involved in politics? You tweeted in support of Zac Goldsmith? So
yes,
your voice counts.
Yes, I do, and I think Zac will make a good mayor. I think he will be good with the minorities, with the Pakistani community, and that's what I know of Zac. How can I not back him when I'm the one who urged him to come into politics? But as far as the fundamentalist claim against the opponent, well, I don't know what led to it, but maybe that wasn't a good move.
Imran Khan.